Welcome to the Badass Women of WWII. I'm Lydia, and in episode 6, we are learning about Dorothy Fulton Slinn. Dorothy Fulton was born October 14th, 1918 in Ridgefield Park, New Jersey. From a very young age, Dorothy held Amelia Earhart in high regard, and she set her sights on flying. While concerned, Dorothy's parents acknowledged her passion and encouraged her to chase her dream. She attended nearby Teaneck High School, which was the first school to offer a 2-year flying program, helping students attain their pilot license. Dorothy started flying at 15 years old, the first girl in the class. She soloed on March 27, 1936, receiving her amateur license a few months later. She earned her pilot's license August 5, 1937. After graduating high school, Dorothy went on to earn her commercial, multi-engine, and instructor's ratings. She taught flying in ground school at what is now Teterboro Airport. And along with this, Dorothy also graduated from NYU as an aviation major. She went into business, operating a flying school at multiple New Jersey airports. Dorothy joined the WWII in October 1942 with more than 3,200 hours of flight time under her belt. She was the 23rd woman to join the program, but is listed as the 22nd on the final squadron list. Her first assignment took her to Wilmington, Delaware for a year. During her time there, the WWII and the WFTD merged to form the WASP program. When Dorothy's time in Wilmington was over, a few months after the merge, she was among the first groups sent down to Palm Springs, California in late 1943. She was then transferred down to Long Beach, where she was cleared to fly multi-engine aircraft and the BT-13. In March 1944, Dorothy was transferred to the 3rd Ferrying Group in Romulus, Michigan. Unfortunately, she came down with a severe case of pneumonia, brought on, according to Dorothy's sister, by ferrying open cockpit trainers. The illness left her hospitalized for 2 months. After this time, Dorothy was released for ground duty, but encouraged by her doctors not to fly. She resigned from the WASP program in the summer of 1944. During her time with the WAFs and the WASP, some of the aircraft Dorothy flew included the PT-19, BT-13, AT-6, B-25, B-26, C-47, P-38, P-39, P-40, P-47, and the P-63. Many of these she ferried coast to coast. When the war was over, Dorothy had a long and distinguished career as a flight instructor in both New Jersey and New York. She married and had a son, and later divorced. Later in life, she settled in Miami, Florida, and drove a school bus. According to her, to break up the monotony, she'd have discussions with the kids about navigation, meteorology, aircraft accidents, UFOs, the Bermuda Triangle, and more, saying the kids seemed to enjoy the lessons. Pneumonia would again take hold of Dorothy, and on February 11, 1985, she passed away at the age of 66. She was inducted into the New Jersey Aviation Hall of Fame in 2022. During her time on this earth, she had a dream, and she chased it with wild abandon. She was meant for the skies, and the skies welcomed her. How would I know that? Get it together. Because when she was 19, she took the Skulls plane up. During that flight, the propeller sheared off, leaving her with no power to keep her afloat. And she glided that aircraft 5 miles to the Teterboro Airport, showing her expertise, her nerve, and determination. Flying was what Dorothy Fulton Slinn was made for.